Good morning, everybody. Today is March 3rd, 2017, and it's Friday, and I had my weigh-in. So if you see my video, you know I lost point 0.6. I'm happy about that. Today is my free day, and I know you're probably driving me all crazy with my free day, because I'm driving myself crazy with it. But I decided my free day is just to eat what I want. I really have no cravings. I think I did pretty good getting rid of the sugar craving. Yes, I would love to have a big piece of chocolate cake right now, but it's not like I'm scheming in my head, how am I going to go to the store and get it? Or when am I going to go to the store and get it? I'm not worried about that. But I'm going to have a decent breakfast and just kind of keep track in my head a little bit, but I'm not going to count anything. And Saturday I will start back with my counting my weeklies for my Simply Feeling. So that's what I'm going to do. I used to do where weigh-in Friday and I didn't count anything all weekend. So I have improved. That's why I got to have a day to just say, it's something to look forward to, because if there is something I want, I know I can have it on Friday and I can wait for it, and which I did because I'm going to cook the pork bellies today. I've never had them before, and I don't even like to say the word because it's all looky, but they look so delicious. I seen them on Pinterest and on the cooking shows and stuff, but I've never had them. So I'm going to give them a try today. I only have they're about this thick, and they're 5 or 6 strips, and I'm going to cook them and I'm going to share them with everybody. I'm not eating them all myself. So that'll be my little splurge for that. And then I decided too that I'm going to cook my pork butt roast, which is going to be like a Cuban flavored pulled pork. I guess is a good way to explain it. I'll make some black beans and some rice, which that stuff is all on my Simply Feeling. So I'm not really doing too bad as far as eating for my free day, which I think. I am going to start back on Saturday, and I'll have my 42 weeklies, which will give me 7 a day that I can play around with. I'm going to try not to use my weeklies, but that's impossible. So if I average out 1 pound a week, I'm doing good, because I know if you don't use your weeklies, you usually lose 2 pounds. So if I just stuck to that diet, to that list, I would lose 2 pounds a week. If you do smart points and you don't eat your weeklies, you'll lose 2 pounds a week. But sometimes that's hard to do, and I'm okay with 1 pound a week. And I know when I step up the exercise, which I'm getting ready to plan to put some more of that into it. So, yeah. But that's okay, because if I lose 52 pounds this year, I'll be very happy. That means if I lose 52, 50, 66, that means I would have lost 80-some pounds by this time next year if I do 52 pounds from this point out. So I think that's a pretty good number, and I'm willing to take 1 pound a week, and I'm okay with it because I've got so much other things going on that I can't possibly stress over this every day, all day. And it's you don't want to make yourself crazy because you want to stick with it. And I have stuck with this the longest I've ever stuck with any diet plan. I was on Weight Watchers, God, when I was in my 20s, lost 50 pounds. Never put it back on, never did Weight Watchers again until, after I got married and had my daughter, and then life settled in, and that's because I really never had a weight problem. And, yeah, so, lucky me. But that's okay, I don't mind. It was worth having my daughter for it, and I guess being married at the time, I guess, I don't regret any of it. So that's a good thing. So yeah, so I'm just going to plug along, and when I have breakfast, I am going to show it to you. And I've already started my pork roast, my Cuban pulled pork, I should say. I just started that, and I took a picture, showed it to you, took a video of it and showed it to you, and then I'll show it to you when it's done. So it'll be good tonight. I'm kind of looking forward to that. It just sounded good. I was looking through my Pinterest last night, and if it's good, I'll take a snapshot of the recipe and I'll put it in here with my vlog, because if it's worth trying, I can't imagine it not be because it smells already fantastic. So that's what I'm doing, and I am going to, what am I doing next today? Oh, I'm going to go finish cleaning my kitchen because I want to make that ratatouille. I think I'm going to go and do that and work on the pork bellies, which I will show you all that as I do it throughout the day. And then maybe come in here later and work on some more of this in here. I know, it's just, there's just not enough time in the day. If I don't have to take a nap, I can do these things. So, oh, I got a call from my doctor's office, and they did tell me that my vitamin D is good, and my B12 is good, and to only start taking 2,000 milligrams a day instead of, God, I was taking 6,000 milligrams a week, a day. So now I take 2,000 milligrams a day, and I go back on him in August to redo it again. So I need to make sure I stick with that. I do feel a little bit better. I still feel tiredy and stuff like that, and I know I'll be taking a nap today. I can feel it coming. But I'm going to try to push myself as far as I can go because I do have dinner pretty much already ready, and while I'm in there doing the other stuff, I'm going to cook the rice and get the black beans going, so pretty much everything will be done when I get up from my nap. So if I do happen to take a late one, you know, but at least I'll get done what I wanted to get done. So that's what I'm going with that. So I'm going to go and try all that stuff, and as I do it, I will be showing you. So just hang in for this vlog today and go for the ride, because all you gotta do is sit there and watch, because it's already happening. I gotta go do it to make it happen. Alright, y'all have a great Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Now everybody have a great weekend. And I hope everybody's doing well, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye. Alright, this is my breakfast. 2 pieces of Sara Lee toast with sprayed butter and 2 eggs. 0. One of the egg yolks busted. But this is a 0 point breakfast, knowing today it's Friday. I don't count my points anyway, but I do try to stick as close as I can to my plan. But if I want, like today, I'm going to make the pork bellies. I never had those before, and I saw them one time, and I saw them in the store, and I bought them, and I saved them for a day that I could eat them, and I'm going to share them with everybody. It's only like 6 strips, so it's not like a whole wad. And I put a pork roast in the crock pot, which you'll see. And it's like a Cuban pulled pork. So that's going to be good. And I think I'll have it over rice with some cilantro rice or something like that. And I'm having a coffee, and I'm going to have my breakfast. It's probably going on a little after 10. And I'm going to go straighten up my kitchen, and I want to make that ratatouille. Hopefully I can get to that today. I'm hoping, because there's a million things I want to do, but there's only so much time in the day when you can only stay up for a certain amount of time. So, I will see y'all later. Bye. I just got my butt pork roast in the crock pot. This is Cuban pulled pork, I think is what it was called. It's got olive oil, lemon juice, orange juice, cumin, oregano, onions, salt and pepper, and you poke holes and you rub it all in there, and you pour the rest in there, and you leave it in the crock pot for 8 hours. You can serve it over rice, you can serve it over, put in tacos, burritos, whatever you want. And I've never made this before, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. And I will show you tonight when it's all done. It has 8 hours to go. We'll be back with the finished ready to put the pork belly in the oven for 400 degrees for 30 minutes on one side, and then turn them over 20 to 30 minutes on the next side. So the seasoning I have is salt, pepper, and smoked paprika, seasoned on both sides on a baking sheet with some parchment paper. So I'm going to put this in my oven, and when it's done, I'm doing pretty good today, I must say. I cooked the pork belly. I believe I already showed that. I don't know if I did or not. Excuse me if I already did that. I didn't go back and look what I already taped. It's pretty good. This is a little bit on the hard side, but it's very good. I mean, I don't think I'd go out of my way again to go buy it unless I had a recipe for it. But it's very good. And here is my fancy dancy Rat-Tat-Tooey. I found this on Pinterest, which I will put up with my pork one too. Yeah, this is how they did it in the thing. It was eggplant, zucchini, red peppers, yellow squash. And I did run out of yellow squash, and I liked the yellow in it, so I had some yellow pepper. So it looks pretty darn good myself. And underneath this is 2 6-ounces, were they 6? Yes, 2 6-ounces of tomato puree with a medium onion diced up, garlic sliced, 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, a couple tablespoons of olive oil, and you mix it all up, and I put a little garlic powder in there too, and you stick that in the bottom of this, and you build this into your pan. An oval pan, they say, works best because of the shape of it. This was my grandmother's, this cast iron. I love this thing. She used to make manicotti out of it, and oh God, it's so good. But anyway, I'm going to cook this tonight with our dinner. And I was also thinking that this would be good with an egg on it in the morning. I wonder. And I will definitely be showing it to you after I bake it. And also what you do is you drizzle some olive oil on top. And how do you cook this? Let's see. The colors are just so vibrant. Oh, I just love the colors. It overlaps the surface niche is visible. Drizzle the remaining oil and season gently with salt and pepper. Place a piece of baking paper to fit inside of the dish to cover the vegetables. Okay. So what you're going to do is take a piece of parchment paper, and you're going to make it to where it'll fit right into this, and it'll stick on because you're going to have olive oil on there. So that's how you do that. That's how they want you to do that. And then you're going to cook it in the oven for 45 to 55 minutes later until the vegetables have released their liquids but are not overly limp. So serve hot or refrigerated to serve cold. So I think I might just actually go ahead and bake this now because I have all the doors and windows open, and Kitty is going outside and she loves it, and she comes when you call her. So which it'll make our lives easier because of the doggy door. So let's hope we're on to the next easiness of this planet here. So I'm going to cook this, and I am going to show you what it looks like when it's done, and it's on a 190 Celsius. So I got to figure out what the Fahrenheit for that is, and I will let you know. So, okay, I'm going to go. Okay, so I'm going to have some of my apples I made yesterday with some yogurt, which is 0 on Simply Filling. I know I'm not counting points, but I'm just letting myself know that I am on track. And I had leftover vegetables, so I just chopped them all up, put some garlic, a little water in there, and I'm going to put some oregano a little bit and just cook them down. And I'm going to freeze those, and that can be over pasta or something. Yeah, and it's cooking nicely, and oh boy. I'm going to open this for you, but it's going to steam up, so you got to look quick. Woo, I don't think you can. Woo. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. That does smell so good. Yes, and I had 2 of the pork bellies. And I probably won't eat any more of that. I mean, take it or leave it, actually. It's not as wow as... Probably if I could... next time I do it, I'm going to do it the Chinese barbecue way. But right now, I'm going to go eat this and finish watching Days of Our Lives. And okay, there it is. All finished. I'm going to let it cool. It's about 2:30. I'm going to take a nap. I got my pinto beans. I didn't have any black beans, so I had some canned pinto beans with some honey bouillon and onions cooked, which tastes very tasty. And I added a can of diced tomatoes to this, which looks much better. I can see eating that over spaghetti. It's got to cook down for a while. And then I have my rice, which is just about done, and I'm going to add cilantro and some lime to it. When it cools off a little, take a nap. This in here should be ready soon when I get up. And yeah, So I will see you at dinner. Okay, everyone, it's actually going on 3 o'clock, and I am going to lay down. I am pooped out, and I went a lot longer than I normally have, so I don't know, maybe the vitamin D level helped. I don't know. Or I'm just feeling good, having a good spurt. I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Wanted something quick. And peanut butter and jelly, that's it. You know, I love Smucker's strawberry jelly. And I don't know if a lot of you, I don't want to say old people, because I'm not old, but older people. Remember when Smucker's strawberry jelly, do you remember you'd find whole strawberries in it? Big chunks of whole strawberries. There's just pieces now, but I can remember. I when I was making the sandwich, I was like, I remember. I wonder if does anybody else remember that? There'd be whole strawberries in it, or big chunks. I mean, it was, and I remember because I used to dig them out of there because I used to like to eat them. Yeah, so just putting that out there. I'm gonna eat my sandwich, take a nap. All my dinner's already. All I gotta do is my pork's still cooking. It's got to cook a few more hours, and pull that apart and go from there. And I will show it to you. I'm excited to eat it. I bet it's gonna be delicious. Alrighty, I'll talk to you all after my nap. Have a good afternoon. Here it is. You pull it all apart, and it's in its juices, and it is awesome. It is so good. I've tasted it. I haven't made a plate yet, but I've tasted it. My husband ate it. My mom's eaten it already, and they say it's delicious. I'm fixing to make a plate, and I will show it to you. Okay, a massive amount of food. I don't know if I'm going to eat all this. My eyes could be bigger than my belly, but I am telling you, this is so good. I'm going to put the recipe from Pinterest, do a snapshot of it and put it up here for you. It is so good. And the beans, these are pinto beans with ham bouillon and onion. That cuts down on a lot of the fat because it's a little high in salt, so if you have a salt issue, you might want to be a little careful. And then I put that over rice and the meat with some of the sauce over rice. And I heated up 2 flour tortillas. And I'm going to eat it just like they do. I am going to go eat this and enjoy this. I don't know what it is on Smart Points or Simply Filling. This is my day that I eat what I want. And this is it. But what leftovers tomorrow will be counted if I eat them. I won't be eating any more of the white rice. I like basmati rice. I think it's basmati rice. Yes. So I got to eat this on my Friday. And the rest of the time I eat brown rice. So I'll make something like this with brown rice for me for the rest of it. And then give this to my husband and my mom if they want it. Plus I'm going to make my daughter a dish. So I decided to make something. I bought these little sectionals and I'm going to freeze, what we have. This freezer. So when she comes, I just give them all to her. She throw them right in the freezer and she can eat them whenever she wants. Alrighty, I'll talk to you. It's going on 9:30 at night, and this is what I'm going to have for a snack. This is some grapes and I fill it up to about this much of water, and then I put in this. And I've had a bunch of these today. I've been drinking like crazy. I really have no plain water. I haven't drank any plain water, but that I've been drinking, so I'm sure that's just as good. I don't know. I am tired. I am going to bed. I got the kitchen cleaned up. And I was going to sort laundry, but I'll do that in the morning. And I think I'm just going to go and eat my grapes and drink my juice and take my sleeping pills. And I'll probably be asleep within 30 minutes. And I will see you all in the morning, my friends. You all have a great evening and have a great weekend. See you in the morning. Toodaloo.